Here we go, watch the gantry for the lights. They're racing this time. The 6 of Milne got a good start down the inside. Can he put it into turn 1? Can't quite make that happen, so Spence goes to the lead. In the 1NZ cart, followed by Nico Thomason. There's a bit of push and shove. There'll be a nose cone penalty involved in there somewhere for that melee in turn 2. Into turn 7 they come. Ivor Spence leads us, the current national champion, looking to go back to back. Then it's Nico Thomason, Ryan Healy, the 6 of Reid Phillips, then Zan Twilly, the 74 of Amon. Gone back one. Then the 34 of Toby Thompson. Around across the curb and down the hill they'll go. Spence and Thomason broken away from Healy. Then it's Phillips, Twilly, Thompson, Amon, Costello, Craig, Turner, Rankin. Then it's the 35 of Nico Hewson, chasing down Bray Milne. Round through the infield they go. Kaiser Rankin tipped that card over yesterday at turn 2. Got out of it and was ready to go again, but had too many bent bits and pieces. They had to take it to the pits and straighten it out and fix it up. But he's back out there today. The number 72, the little Lando Norris cart. Classy drive from the defending champion, out in front from the WKS kart store in Christchurch. His mentors will be watching on, hoping he can go back to back. They've had a number of back to back champions out of the Christchurch Kart Club. Thomason looks to the inside again, pulls out the draft, down the inside, he's going to put it in, can't quite make the pass stick. Back to P2. So Spence hanging on, absorbing the pressure from Nico Thomason from the Bay of Plenty. Just a little bit of an advantage now after that little mistake, trying to make the pass at turn 7. We're back racing again. Great start for the 34 of Thompson. Down the inside, picks up a couple of spots. Spence still leads from the 97 Thompson. Oh, there's contact there between Thompson and the 61 of Twilly. They both go to the rear of field. Contact at turn 2. Ivor Spence just hanging on. Thomason just biding his time, sitting there watching and waiting right on the rear bumper. There's nothing, you couldn't put a cigarette paper between those two carts. Here we go, side by side into turn 1. Who's the bravest? Thomason's going to go forward into P1. Spence back to 2. Spence returns serve down here at turn 2. What a good old ding-dong this is. They're side by side out of through. Cross the 3 into 4. It looks like Thomason's going to go into turn 5. Spence down the inside. What a good fight this is. A drive back from Thomason. It started early. We've still got 6 laps in this race. Thomason's gone defensive. Can Spence get around the outside? Thomason's got the lead into turn 7. Down the hill they'll go. A little bit of a serve on the rear bumper by Ivor Spence. But it's Thomason now leads from Spence into turn 10. Here comes Healy as well. While these guys are scrapping, Healy's going to just charge on forward. So Thomason gone defensive early. Here we go. Spence is going to have to try to go to the outside at some point. Sam Amon's looking down the inside at turn 1 as well. Here comes Spence down the inside. Thomason's got the drive out of 2 though, so Thomason retains that lead. Then it's Ivor Spence and P2. Ryan Healy getting closer and closer to these two at the front in the 29 cart. There's nothing between these guys. It's going to be a photo finish. I can feel it in my bones. Thomason looking over his shoulder. Spence down the inside of turn 7. Oh, what a good pass that was. So Spence retakes the lead. So Spence leads from Thomason. Ryan Healy sitting in 3rd place. We've only got a couple of laps to go when they cross the line this time. Shadowing the back bumper of the 1NZ of Spence. Can Thomason do this? Here we go. It's the last lap board this time. 960 metres will determine who the national champion's going to be for Cadet ROK. Thomason to the outside. He's going to look for the crossover through turn 1. I've seen that a few times before. Spence hangs on. Will he go defensive into 2? Thomason not close enough to have a go. So Spence hangs on. Half a lap to go. Nico Thomason and P2. Healy 3. Then we get back to Phillips. Turn 5, rabbit hole. What happens down here? Nothing. Thomason got a good drive out of turn 5. He's going to put a move on shortly. Here it comes. Defensive goes over Spence. Can he put it down the inside and look for the crossover? Oh, just made a mistake there at turn 7. Nico Thomas, he's got one more opportunity at turn 10. Otherwise, it's going to be a national champion for the 1NZ of Spence. Is he going to go back to back? It's looking that way. Here he comes across the line. National champion Ivor Spence, back to back in the 1NZ. Second place is going to go to the 97 of Thomason after a fantastic drive. Then we go back to the 29 of Ryan Healy in third place. Reed Phillips is fourth in the sixth kart. Alex Craig home in, Max Turner home in sixth place. Then Alex Craig in seventh. Taylor Costello 8. Nico Houston is 9. 10th will be Bray Milne. Kaiser Rankin just outside in P11. Then we go back to Van Walker, Joey Zhou, Toby Thompson, Zane Twilley, Reese Gaskin, Hamish McGrath. Hands together, folks. We've got a new national champion in the pit chute. Alexander Cunningham bring up the rear in the 32 kart.